Yeah, April Lee, the wax queen, crown made of smoke. Drip game, heavy scents hit, no joke. Candles lit, the room's a kaleidoscope.
Welcome back, wax friends, and welcome to the Wax Layer. My name's April. So today we're going to do a deep dive into Scentsy's monthly March edit. This is like a new thing that Scentsy's kind of doing, where they're taking, instead of just a scent of the month, we're getting like a monthly edit of different warmers, different wax bars, which are kind of themed. And this theme this month of March is going to be, definitely spring themed. So I'm going to discuss, who I think this collection might be more geared for, because I don't think everyone's going to necessarily love March's monthly edit, but I don't know. You might like it. Okay, without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive on in. And I do have the monthly edit brochure here. And I must say that I'm actually really loving the whole idea of the monthly edit. So basically it's like a scent of the month kind of amped up. So instead of just getting one warmer of the month and one scent of the month, we're kind of getting 3 in 1. So here we go. And if you are a customer of mine, you will be getting one of these brochures and a sample of all 3 scents later this month. So make sure you look for that in your mailbox. Okay. Here we go. Again, I'm really liking the detail of this little brochure. I'm so happy that Scentsy brought brochures back, because it was a big pain trying to print everything out. And this is just so handy and just so incredibly helpful. Okay, let's talk about the warmers first, and then we're going to dive into the wax bars. And I did actually pick up one of these warmers, and if you know me, I think you probably know which one I picked up. Okay, and I will put some pictures over here of the ones that I don't have. The first one is Leapin Lily. So this is a 25-watt ceramic warmer. It's beautiful, you guys. It is a green lily pad warmer. It's very detailed. It's definitely raised. Now, the only thing I'm not a big fan of is that the dish is combined with the warmer itself. So it's not a removable dish. I personally like having a separate dish. I just find it's easier to clean. I can, kind of pick up the dish and change out my wax, dump it in the trash if that's how I'm gonna do it. So yeah, that's the only thing I'm not like a super big fan of, but the warmer itself is beautiful, a beautiful lime green, very festive, very spring-like. I think a lot of people will like that for a very happy decor type of vibe. All right, the next one is the one that I personally did pick up, and that one is the Garden Whimsy warmer. You guys, this one is absolutely stunning. To me, it's like a work of art. It really looks like a beautiful Monet type of a piece. It is 25 watts, and if you hear noise in the background, that is my husband, I think, dropping something in the garage. So he's trying to build some seats for our storm shelter, because there are no seats in there. So yeah, if you hear cussing in the background, that's what's happening. Okay. So anyways, this warmer is gorgeous. It's stunning. And here it is in my sunroom. Absolutely the perfect spot for it. And it is kind of embossed. So the edges of it is definitely raised. It's not like just sleek and shiny. It is beautiful. It's stunning. I love the flowers on it and just the beautiful mosaic art. It's gorgeous. I'm a fan of this one, and I couldn't be more happy that I picked that one up. And then finally, for the warmers, we have Sunny Vines. So this one is actually a really pretty warmer also. It is 25 watts as well. Definitely is very glowy when you turn it on. And it's really pretty. It has the yellow flowers with green leaves on it. It's really pretty. I was debating on getting that one, but you guys, I don't have room for any more warmers, and that Garden Whimsy one just stole my heart. It is so beautiful. I love it. Okay, now moving on to the wax bars, and the first one up is Clover and Blooms. So this is the actual scent of the month. This is fresh clover, green apple, and freesia, and Scentsy puts this one in the fresh category. And yes, I would say this is definitely fresh. To me, I am definitely picking up on that freesia and the fresh clover. The green apple is there, but it's definitely in the background. Overall, I get a very clean scent, but there is a soapy vibe to this one, which I'm not loving. I was really hoping this would be more like green apple grass kind of a scent because I love those types of scents, but this is lacking that sweetness from the green apple that I was really hoping for, and even the tartness from the green apple. It's really not there. Mostly it's that freesia and that clover, and it's coming off as kind of a soapy vibe just for me. And I have actually warmed this one already, and yeah, just not my favorite. It was a pretty good performer. I'd say a solid medium at least, but just not a favorite of mine. So yes, Clover and Blooms. Oh, and one thing to note is that Clover and Blooms is also going to be available in a room spray. Now this is not Clover and Blooms, but just to show you the room spray. And I believe it will be $9. Also, it is available in the pods. And honestly, the pods, to me, smells a little crisper and a little fresher, a lot less soapy. I get more of that green apple in the pods. So I'm liking that. I kind of wish the pods, you know, was the same. I wish that the bar was the same as the pods. I prefer this one better. Also will come in a scent circle. Again, this is not the correct scent, but just to show you, this is a scent circle. I think it's a 3-pack, $10. You get 10% off of any of this Clover and Bloom scent for the month of March. The other bars though in the monthly edit are not going to be 10% off, which is kind of a bummer. But okay, the next scent for the monthly edit is Water Lily and Verbena. So this is Water Lily, Citron, Verbena, and this is in the floral category. And yes, it is definitely floral. I for sure pick up on that Water Lily. The Verbena is in here as well, adding a little tiny bit of almost like a citrusy type of scent. Citron, yes, that's still in here too. But I really get a lot of that Water Lily. It smells pretty light on cold, but definitely a floral. A little sweet, not quite sweet enough for my personal taste, but you know, again, I think this is gonna be more for people who do enjoy those floral scents. I think this one will be a nice one, very spring-like, but just not in my wheelhouse. And then rounding out the scents is Magnolia and Vanilla Woods. I think this one was the one I was most excited about. This is Lemon, Magnolia, and Sandalwood, and this is in the Woods category. And yes, I would say it definitely should belong in the Woods category. So I'm definitely getting a lot of that sandalwood, but there's a lot of sweetness to the scent. I think that might be the Magnolia. Sometimes Magnolia can be like a sweet floral. Very pretty, airy floral. Lemon is in the background, definitely not in the forefront. Mostly that sandalwood with a bit of the sweetness from the Magnolia and maybe just a little tiny bit of brightness from the lemon. Definitely not a super strong scent. I would say at best a medium light, at least on cold. But yeah, out of all three, this is the one that I like the best. Is it going to be a club bar for me? No, it's not going to be a club bar for me, but I think I'm going to really enjoy warming this one. And again, I will be sending out samples of all three of these scents in the mail later this month, so make sure you check your mailbox for that. So yes, I think this collection is definitely going to be for the person who enjoys those kind of floral spring-like scents, because definitely I think you need to like a lot of floral to like this wax bar collection. Now the warmers are beautiful, they're gorgeous. I love the Garden Whimsy, it definitely fits my style, but I think they're a really good choice for the month of March. It's very spring-like, just a very happy type of a vibe. So I'm actually really enjoying this new monthly edit. I think it's going to be great. And I'm really hoping that we get like, you know, 1 month where it's like a monthly edit of just like bakery bars, because could you imagine having like some, you know, 3 different bakery scents? That I would be in just like hog heaven with that. So thank you so much. Leave a comment below. Have you smelled any of these? And if not, are you looking forward to any of these, or is it really not fitting your vibe? And did you pick up any of the warmers? I know several people in Wax Slayer After Dark did pick up the Garden Whimsy warmer, and we're just loving it. It is just absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.